My name is Dani Braun. I'm a student at ETS and I had a coffee addiction.
Hey, I'm Nathaniel Brown, and I'm Daniel's brother, and I'm here to talk about his coffee addiction.
So it all began in 2019 when I started at ETS. I soon recognized that the academic studies here are not as easy as I thought. And I used coffee in the beginning as, just to energize, to wake up. And it worked well. For the whole day, I was different. Coffee just made me this different person. I could focus. I was energized. I was open. And I love that feeling.
He never even touched the stuff, you know. It was just like, it's kind of just something we would see our daddy drink, you know, and it was like, haha, that's some weird stuff. But after he went to ETS, he started to drink it, you know, and at first we thought, that's all right, he's a college kid. He's gonna pull some all-nighters, it's normal, every college kid does it. It's just bean water at the end of the day.
It all started with one cup, but soon it turned out that coffee was something that really energized me. I loved it. I was a different person on coffee. So to answer your question quickly is, it turned out to be 20 cups a day.
We started getting nervous when we saw him come home with the jitters, you know. He was definitely getting the shakes here and there, you know. He was getting some really big bags under his eyes. And, you know, we started to get some concern. But he said, it's nothing, think nothing of it. So we was like, okay, you know.
First, ETS coffee is not the standard. It is way below the standard. Today I see is that bean juice or water with some bean flavor, but not coffee. So soon my behavior was compulsive. I need more, stronger and stronger. But I am a student, so my funds are limited.
And then I think we really noticed that it was getting serious when we started to find money missing.
You know, if you have an addiction, you find ways. And even though my finances were limited, I had a family that was quite blessed, I would say. I started stealing money from my father to buy that expensive coffee, to lie to my parents that I needed the money for school trips, for books, or for learning materials. But I was actually financing my addiction.
You know, like I had a lady friend, you know, I'd take her out to dinner, but, you know, sometimes I couldn't because I had no monies. And I was like, where did all this money go, you know?
It started with Brazilian Fazenda coffee. And soon it got so worse that I needed the most exclusive and luxurious coffee, strongest coffee. And it got to that point where I drank black ivory coffee, which is like $500 a pound.
We would check the bank accounts, you know, we would check our statements, and it was all written there, you know. It was like, oh, this black ivory coffee thing. Who pays $500 for a pound of coffee? You know, just go to like your nearest Lidl and you get it for like €2 or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
It broke the trust. I mean, for a long time I could hide my addiction, but then they found out I was staying up at night because I could not sleep. They also found out that I was not spending the money on school material because they made calls in the schools and they never asked from us to spend so much money on school materials. So soon my dad and my parents found out, and it caused a lot of trouble. I don't believe in a cold turkey therapy or treatment, so I think it needs to be a step-by-step way. At this point, I reduced my coffee consumption to 1 cup a day, just for the morning to get my digesting system going. You know what I'm saying?
Really, it's by the grace of God that he's really, been able to pull through. He's down to 1 cup of coffee a day. Sometimes you can see he gets the shakes again, but I think that's more withdrawal than over consumption.
And the trust is building up again. There's a lot of hurt that happened. My older brother still does not trust me, because he got so hurt by my addiction, because I used him to buy me coffee, and I really, how can I say, manipulated him. But it's getting better with time.
And I'm learning to trust him again, but it's hard. It's hard, but I think we family, so I think we can pull through, definitely.
I know what damage I have done to my family with this addiction. But yeah, we're on the way better. We're on the way out of this. And I'm glad. I even got to this point where I drink ETS coffee again. And this is only by the grace of God.
It's so ridiculous. $2 for a pound of coffee, just go to like the nearest Little and you get it for like €2 or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But
That's great. Stop or cold rehab. Cold turkey. Okay.